Hi, this is Mike from Mike's Unboxing Reviews and How To, and today we're going to take a look at the Quest Diamond 2-Slice Toaster. So this is the Quest Diamond 2-Slice Toaster. You would not believe how difficult that's been for me to say. Unfortunately at the moment I'm pretty high on coffee, which has come from the Quest coffee percolator, which you can see a video of up on the description here, or click on the links below. You can check that out. That's a really good product. But unfortunately I've had too much coffee, so I'm a little bit wired right now, so bear with me. So let's go through this thing. This is the, like I say, Diamond 2-Slice Toaster. Still can't say it properly. Let's see what we get in the box. Okay, so as per usual we get our nice Quest instruction guide, which is easy to read and easy to follow, and if you get any problems there's contact details on the back, so you can contact Quest directly, or obviously go back to your manufacturer or retailer and ask them. They should be able to help you. So let's have a look at this toaster and see what we get for our money. Now, speaking of money, this has got a recommended retail price of around the sort of £40 mark, which takes it above the kind of budget level things you get from Tesco and things like that, their own branded stuff. But this is a little bit of a notch up from that, so let's take a look and see what we get, if I can get it out of the box. Considering I'm an unboxer, I'm not doing very good at this. So we get recyclable packaging, which is always nice to see. So no landfill, just a bit of cardboard which you can burn on the fire or recycle. So look at that, that is lovely. It's got a kind of a metallic finish to it. I'm not sure if you can pick that up. We'll try and do some close-up shots so you can see what it really looks like. More cardboard in there, and we get a, I think that's just over half a meter for the cable. So you're not going to have masses of cable trailing around your kitchen, which is always good. Obviously, being a UK product, you get the UK 3-pin plug, and it's 240 or 220 volts, as with most electrical items for the UK. So there we go. So it's got a sort of like a deep metallic red on the sides. We've got a polished chrome around the, actually that's the sides, that's the front. Oh, the front or back you choose, but the middle bit is chrome, which looks really nice. Might be a fingerprint magnet, but with the good clean it's going to look really nice in the kitchen. Okay, so the business end of it, this is the, you got the kind of the start or lowering mechanism, which is nice. On the bottom here you have got your heat control. So it's a manual control, not digital. So it goes from, what's that say? It goes from 1 to 7. So you can set that wherever you want. Button wise, you've got cancel. You've got a bagel button. So that is going to reduce the temperature. So if you've got a bagel and there's any kind of sugars or any coatings on it, it's not going to caramelize it and burn your bagel. You've also got a reheat button. So if you've got some toast and you've left it in there and kind of gone away, done something else, press the reheat and it'll reheat to a suitable level, so it's not going to burn. And you've got a defrost section as well, so that'll put it on a low heat, so if you've got a, I don't know, frozen bagel, frozen bread or whatever, you can toast it from that, so that's all good. So that is pretty much it. There's not really a great deal else I can say about this. There is a tray on the bottom, a crumb release tray, so that's nice, and it fits in really well. There's lots of ventilation on the bottom as well, so you're not going to get any problems with too much heat being generated and it's scorching your counters, etc. So I suppose really the only thing left for me to do is to see if it makes toast. So we've got a 13 amp plug and we've got a socket just over here, so let's plug this in. I can't reach. So what else we need? We've got a toaster, we've got electricity, we need some bread. So we've got some wholemeal bread because we're relatively healthy, and let's put it in that way round. And we've got it on heat setting 2, so do we need to do anything more than that? I don't know. Just press the button down and see what happens. So it's quite quick to warm up. I can feel a bit of heat coming off that already. Now this has got extra settings on it, so if you want to do wide things like crumpets or bagels or pikelets, I think they're called in some parts of the United Kingdom. I don't understand the difference between pikelets and crumpets. If you know the difference between pikelets and crumpets, please let me know in the comments below, and help me work out this dilemma. We'll fast forward this bit. It's like watching paint dry. I wonder if we could start a new thing saying this is as boring as watching toast cook. Or bread toast. Yeah, it's definitely toasting. I'm not going to time this. I wonder if it's going to be one of those really aggressive springs which pops the bread right out. Probably not. So while we're waiting for this, let's talk about Quest and who they are. Quest are a brand under the Ben Ross group of companies, and they are based in Liverpool, I believe, and they've got a massive showroom there. So if you want to look at any of their products, I think you can go there and check out their entire showroom. They do everything from kind of gardening equipment to kitchen stuff and beyond. So if there's anything you want, go to benross.com and check out their bits and pieces they do. Also, if you're after other Quest items for the kitchen or homewares, go to questhome.co.uk and you can check out the rest of the bits and pieces they do there. I'm still waiting for the toast. Let's see if there's anything else interested in this manual while I think of it. So safeguards, blah blah blah, it's a toaster. Just obviously if you're using a toaster, be careful. Don't put forks in it. No toaster should be left unattended when in use. Well, that's pretty obvious, unless you work where I work. You know who you are. Something to bear in mind as well, if you've got a toaster, I think they're all the same. If you get one of these and you try and sort of do the side handle and it doesn't stick, they are designed so they will not lock into position unless you've got mains power to it. So it's not faulty, it just needs power. Jesus Christ. Well, I wasn't expecting that, so let's have a look, see how our toasters come out. So, yeah, not bad. Not a complete coverage there, but still pretty good. I put it in the wrong way around just to see how deep it would go, but as you can see, I think that's done a pretty good job. And it's quite a nice colour actually. Normally with these toasters you tend to get a bit sort of, they get hotter in the middle and they burn one side or don't cook the other side enough, but I think that's, as you can see, that's pretty even both sides. Let's have a look at the other one again. So, yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. So, we're going to go and get some butter and some Marmite, love it or hate it, and we're going to put on these and we're going to consume these and enjoy them. So, I've been Mike, this is Mike's Unboxing Reviews and How To. This has been the Quest Diamond 2 Slice Toaster in metallic red, and we'll see you again in the next video. Thanks for watching.